5 o'clock drive with Patrick Johnson.
Holy mackerel!
More news, more interviews, more ECU stories than you can shake a stick at. Hey, stop shaking that stick. This is the Patrick Johnson Show.
Pirates win! Pirates win!
On 94.3 The Game.
All right, hello again, everybody, and welcome. Patrick Johnson in our Greenville studios today, and we are live and in living color here. I say we're live, Philip the Rep.
Do it live!
There you go. Look at that. All over it, Philip the Rep Pilkington today. And we've got a great show. John McCormick, our dear friend, who is the GM of the Greenville Yard Gnomes, is going to be with us. We'll talk to him in just a few minutes. We got a pretty crunchy top 5 at 5 today. But first, we say hello to the one and only Philip the Rep Pilkington, who is with me on the program every day. With the exception of, I think, end of the week where he will be taking off and going to Charlotte. We do have a little bit of programming note for you. Unless it's an 11th hour Hail Mary with Gluck. And I hate to do this because we got a great guest for tomorrow. Dare I say friend of the show, Pilk? Bob Pockrass?
I'd say so.
On the program tomorrow?
To
Fox Sports, NASCAR, covers NASCAR and covers Indy now for Fox. Bob will be both in Indianapolis and in Charlotte. He's
no, I don't think he's coming to Charlotte. I think he's.
Oh, he's just going to be in Indy this week.
Yeah. But now that Fox took over IndyCar, if they're both going on one weekend, he does Indy. Especially now that Fox has lost, cup races compared to where they used to. I mean, it's all on Prime this weekend,
Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Is that the case?
Yeah, buddy. Prime Video. At least we get Dale Jr. Well, y'all do. I'll be at the race.
I was going to say, you'll be there. But how do you feel about that as a consumer of the NASCAR product?
This is the second year of it. It's a little bit of pain. It's stupid. You want a good rant, call your guy Gene Britt and let him rant about Prime, about how 3 Duke basketball games will be on Prime this year.
I think that's okay. I mean, I get what he's saying, and, but to me, the whole, and we've talked about this before, and maybe we'll do some more shows on this in the coming weeks, but to me, the big thing is it would be great to get this where because what do we like to do during football season and during basketball season and really any sports season? You like to flip. Beer. You like to flip.
Oh,
what did you say?
Drink beer.
Well, yeah, we like to drink beer, sure, but we like to flip. Check out another game. That's why I like, and I think, is it YouTube that's not going to let you decide your 4-screen? They're not going to pre-assign them. You can kind of pick your own.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
See, I think that's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, but I not being able to, and last night, perfect example, or no, not last night because basketball was on TV, but there's been some times with basketball's been on Prime, hockey's been on real TV. And it's like, oh, I'm watching hockey. Well, it's a media timeout. What's going on with the basketball game? Oh, I've got to hit the home button.
Right. You got to go through
get out of my, my actual streaming service, go to the Prime tab. And it's
not so much getting out of the streaming service. It's getting back into the streaming service is a pain in the ass. It really is.
Getting into Prime Video is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it really is.
Because if you have a Fire Stick and you go up to the top and it says watch live and you hit that, it has to spaz out. Yeah. It's terrible.
All right. Couple notes. So Bob Pockrass tomorrow. I know we've had some questions about that. Some NASCAR fans out there. John, a loyal listener, was wondering what we were doing. I guess the emergency management in Pitt County has just announced too. There's what they're calling a vegetation fire in the Aden area. So if you're down around Aden Way and you see just billowing black smoke in the air, this is some kind of, as they're calling it, vegetation fire. I don't know exactly where it is. I just saw some of the pictures and a quick note on it a moment ago, like literally when we were coming on the air. And the reason we could tell you this as we come on the air is because today's show, we are...
Do it live!
That's right, live from the Greenville studios, this hot box known as the Radio Ranch. This is like being on a ranch in Death Valley in this
I understand why you don't show up here more.
Many reasons. But hey, Jana helped me make a beautiful cup of coffee, which was nice because that got me caffeined up adequately.
Hey, if you want something done around those parts,
you go to Jana.
Jana is
Totally do. Yeah. All right. So we got McCormick. Also, we're going to meet one of our new interns today. Actually, this young lady and I actually worked together at some point, I'm told. I don't remember because, as you know, Pilk, I don't remember the little people. So that's not my thing. But today we're going to meet who? Who are we meeting today, Pilk, on the show?
Do you remember her name?
Jolene. No, it's Kayleen.
There you go.
We're meeting Kayleen. And Kayleen has been at the coaches show before. I think doing stuff with Allie and Playfly. Is that accurate, Kayleen? Well, we'll find out when we talk to her in a little bit. Right now, let's see. Let me see. Always anonymous text line. Modern day sports TV, like most things in today's generation. Well, I think that's correct. And he could finish that by saying sucks. Yeah, that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good observation there. All right, let us hit the top 5 at 5, where we talk about the top handful of sports stories in the world of sports and around Pirate Nation. Hit it.
This may very well be our last mission. Let's make it count.
This is the Patrick Johnson Show on 94.3 The Game.
It's impossible.
Now some stories you may have heard or catch it for the first time. This is your 5 at 5 with the P-Man.
Alrighty, the number one story right now, the all-conference, awards have been announced for the American this year. Ethan Norby, Joseph Webb, and Braden Burtis named to the American Conference first team, Jack Herring second team, and Ethan Rose and Grady Linehan to the all-freshman team.
I agree with all of that, with the exception of the fact that Jack Herring is a second teamer in the conference. Excuse me, as they would say during the Wayne's World era of the 90s. I think that is certainly criminal. That's highway robbery.
I mean, Davin Whitaker not on there at all?
That's a good point. Man, well, maybe some fuel for the fire as the fellas head to Clearwater today, I believe, was the trek.
Yeah.
What else you got in the realm of baseball? I think we had some more under this number one banner. Yeah.
Speaking of not being in Clearwater, they were down in Miami last night watching the Marlins thump the Braves 12-0. Biggest biggest shutout victory for a team against the Braves ever. And they actually interviewed Ethan Norby about how it all came together.
Like 2 weeks ago, Coach brought it to my attention that they're playing in Miami and we'll have an off day. So he was like, I think we're going to go watch him play. And I was like, that'd be pretty sweet. So he got the tickets. And then like last night and this morning, we're working out the BP passes. So, we had to pull up.
And his brother Connor Norby does have a hit on the night as well as a pair of walks and scored a pair of runs.
Also, Clayton McCullough, Greenville native, ECU alum, friend of Cliff Godwin, and all-around good guy, the manager of the Fightin' Fish. So pretty good stuff there. Nice ECU vibe to that. Anything else with baseball, Pilk, for ECU? That's kind of the Pirate Nation. I think Kenesha Anderson got another honor of some kind.
Oh, did she?
I think she ended up on some other kind of regional, all region kind of team. Man, what a year she had. And I was going to mention this later in the show. I meant to mention this yesterday, and I don't feel like I'm telling tales outside of school here, but as Pilk and I have done this for years, we're really good friends. I consider Shane Winkler a great friend. He's the ECU softball coach. And Pilk, you can back me up on this. I mean, just one of the truly great people that I've had the privilege of meeting in athletics, 30 plus years of covering it. I mean, just a heck of a guy, one of the best. And I think a lot of people got to kind of know Shane a little bit during this nice run they went on hosting the conference tournament. I think he's a great representative for his program. Members of the media who maybe don't cover him as closely got a chance to, and you got to see how much his players love playing for him and just what a great guy he is. Shane's father, who would routinely watch the games on ESPN Plus, suddenly passed last week. And so he is with his family back in Indiana. I'm sure you echo this, Philip. Let's give our thoughts, prayers, condolences to the Winkler family, because I know Shane, his dad was a big deal in his life, as a lot of guys' fathers are. And I talked to him yesterday, and he was pretty shaken up. But text with him earlier today, and just our best wishes and prayers and thoughts are with Shane Winkler, one of the truly good guys.
Yeah, he is. I've really enjoyed our time with him, and yeah. Obviously, sad situation. So if over the next few weeks you see Shane out in public, maybe go up, give him a hug.
Yeah. Next.
Number two.
Number two, going to a good situation for the Pirates. The Wolf Puppies, who were very much on the bubble coming into the day, got throttled by the Blue Devils.
By the way, the guy that always texts me, and you know who you are about NC State, you're always bitching and moaning about when we talk about the Pirate baseball team and we never say good things about the Wolfies. They got smacked today and probably bounced from the NCAA tournament.
Yeah. I want to say something on air that I can't say, but I think you know what it is. It's Duke, as they say, the Cameron Crazies say going into the game. So that's a big one. Elsewhere on the bubble,
Well, it was 21-12. I mean,
21-12.
Good night.
Yeah. So there's that. Elsewhere, supposed to be getting going at 6 o'clock. It's not going to be getting going at 6 o'clock. Michigan will be taking on Rutgers tonight. Go Scarlet Knights in that one, as Michigan is on the bubble. And right now, Vandy and Kentucky playing. Mm-hmm. This game is in the top of the 7th. Commodores up 5-4 on the Wildcats. So Kentucky right now on the bubble. We need them to lose, but we don't want Vandy to go on a run either. They're kind of below the bubble, could play their way into it. So we're hoping Vandy holds on here and then falls to Florida tomorrow. That would be the most ideal thing for the Pirates as it relates to other teams in action around.
All right, good stuff there. And again, it's hard out there being a Wolfpack, as Bubba or whatever. What's their AD's name again? What is that guy's name? Cletus?
Gosh, now that you asked me to put me on the spot.
Yeah, Enos or Cletus?
You were just naming characters from
Dukes of Hazzard? Yes,
yeah.
I am.
Yes.
Cooter? Is that their AD? Cooter? Roscoe? Is that the AD? Roscoe P. Coltrane? Love the Dukes of Hazzard. Next.
Number three.
Alrighty, number 3, sticking to college athletics, it was announced earlier today that the SCORE Act will not be going to the House floor. This is the second time it has failed. There's a lot to do with the SCORE Act, but this is the main thing was the 5 years of eligibility, as well as some things on regulations on paying players and whatnot.
I've done a lot of listening to what's going on with this today and a lot of other things that are involved with this today. So basically, this is one of those things where the House has passed it or has enough votes they feel like to pass it because they have the majority. The Senate, while Republicans have the majority, you need 60 votes. That's the threshold to get this passed and get it on to the president, who I'm sure would sign it. So now there's a bipartisan effort in the Senate. Ted Cruz, and I do not know the Democrat, it's a woman who's involved in this. And now all of a sudden, they are trying to come up with their own version of this, which, as I understand it, caps NIL, even caps coaches' salaries, which seems like a little bit of a non-starter to me. The NIL cap is interesting because, as we have seen, the court sides with the players on a lot of this stuff. I mean, there's been attempts at this before. And I know I'm not going to get the terminology right, but, there's no arbitration in a sense, because the players, even though they're being paid better than a lot of employees, are not employees. They're not considered employees. So, that's the whole deal with the right to negotiate and that sort of thing. There's some exemptions to that are being discussed, so you could put the caps on this. But here's what it really comes back to right now. Unless we're probably, what's today, the 18th?
19th.
19th, okay. We've got 2 months. 3 months. This has got to get done actually by the end of July. That's what's got to happen. So we got about 2 months, 2.5 months. Got about 6 weeks, 10 weeks, something like that. Whatever it is, you got 2.5 months to get this done, because when the August recess hits, they're not going to be obviously taking this up. And then when they come back in after the midterms, they're not going to be taking this up. It'll be lame duck. You might have new leader. You probably will have new leadership and new committees and new positions and that sort of thing in Congress. So can we rely on this governing body? And this is not necessarily a partisan statement. I mean, it's just fact that can't get anything done. To get this done, to save college athletics, the only thing less popular than college athletics is Congress.
Who does less governing, the NCAA or the United States government?
Both. They both stink.
No. It was you got X or Y. You got to choose one.
Well, there's less enforcement from the NCAA. I think they're trying to do governing. They just have no enforcement power.
That's true.
The government doesn't do anything. It's gridlock, but they have enforcement power because they control all the national law enforcement arms.
Yeah.
So they can enforce. But you're relying on an unpopular institution worth billions of dollars is relying on an even less popular institution to come in and be the ride in on the white horse with the white hat. And it ain't going to get done. So we'll be talking about this a year from now.
Yeah.
Because this will not get done. Now, I hope that there is a true bipartisan effort in the Senate to try and pass this in some capacity and get their arms around this. But this SAVE Act thing is now going nowhere. And, I mean, the only thing, like crotch rot is more popular than the NCAA and Congress. And the unpopular entity is relying on the even more unpopular entity to try to come up with something. If the unpopular
entity would have, governed something and, like you said, enforced something, maybe they wouldn't be having to rely on stuff. I mean,
it's just I can't see any of this getting done. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see any of this getting done before the August recess, and then they're not going to do anything before the midterms. Next.
4.
All righty, number 4, the Carolina Hurricanes will be facing the Montreal Canadiens after Montreal.
The Habs.
See, he even knows that. The only person that's been born in Canada had never heard the term Habs for the Canadians.
What?
Even Patrick, a Southern guy who's probably never watched hockey in his life.
No. Don't put that on me. These are my Carolina Hurricanes.
They are your Carolina Hurricanes.
So, as I understand it, as a longtime Caniac, this is not the matchup necessarily that you wanted. You really would prefer the Buffalo matchup because of their shakiness in goal.
Oh, their shakiness to just play defense, too. I mean, regardless who's been in goal, they've kind of been a sitting duck. Not that either goaltender's been great, but... yeah, but at the end of the day, look, the Canes are better than either one of those teams. They can go out there and they can continue to suffocate in the neutral zone, and when the opposing team tries to dump and chase, really establish and try and establish a forecheck against them, they're able to be physical and not let that happen. They're going to be fine. Look, their only worry should be the guys from the Mile High City.
Denver?
Yeah.
Can we get LeBlanc for Thursday? Can you work on that? All right. Good. Look, I just hope for the sake that he will not take it personally that Wags will have the team win when he's there on Saturday in person.
Dude, Wags hadn't been to a game since April the 7th or something like that.
Okay, but what I'm saying is I hope they win so he doesn't make it. He doesn't think it's him.
Oh, yeah. No, we want Wags to be depressed.
No, we don't. What do you have? Yeah, I mean, if it was Casey, I'd understand. But Wags,
okay, if it was Casey, you'd definitely
like Wags.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. All right. What number are we on? 18, 19? What number is this?
5.
Oh, okay. Number 5. What do we got, Pilk?
Yeah, number 5. Our guy, Will Wade, has got a commitment. R.J. Lewis Jr., a former first-team All-Big East and Big East Player of the Year last year with St. John's. Not this year.
But it doesn't stop there.
Yeah. So he was undrafted, signed by the Jazz, traded to the Celtics, waived by the Celtics, and then picked up by the Celtics G League team this past year. That was all in like a couple week span in early October. And now he is wanting to come back to college basketball. Mr. Lewis Jr. is
25, I think.
20. What year is it? No, he's 23 going on 24.
Okay. Well, unlike I don't think Lewis played in any G League games or any games, so I don't think he's ever logged a professional minute. And they're going to, and I don't know where this, I mean, I guess the NCAA's got to decide on this, but it's like the case with the Texas Tech quarterback, which is a whole other kettle of fish. But, like, you see the judge that's deciding the Texas Tech quarterbacks who violated a rule. I mean, it is a stated rule. You cannot gamble on your team or bet on your team. And he did.
Oh, that what he said was hilarious.
But, I mean, you get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
I mean, the judge that they got is doing the Texas Tech guns up in, like, numerous photos to decide the quarterbacks. What's the kid's name? Shaughnessy? I
don't remember. It's not Mortensen. Those kids there last year, right?
No. But, I mean, like, if you don't think in Louisiana they're not going to be able to find a judge that will say, oh, yeah, he can play, he can come back.
He has only played 3 years of college basketball. I will say he is only going for technically a fourth year.
Well, okay. But he did get involved in the pros.
Oh, I agree. He shouldn't come back, but I'm just saying.
All right. We'll discuss this more. This music means we need to get out. When we come back, our great friend, John McCormick, he's in the green room. We're going to bring him in, general manager of the Greenville Yard Gnomes, with their home opener coming up this weekend. We'll tell you all about that and more when we return here on the Patrick Johnson Show.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers in Greenville, plus the all-new Tiebreakers in Winterville, do real burgers better than anybody. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, real burgers at its best.
Everybody loves burgers.
You know what the problem is with standard belts? Usually you have to choose between too tight or the opposite, too loose. But with Anson Belt and Buckle, you don't have to choose. We got rid of the holes and instead have a track system designed for micro-adjustability. That way you can enjoy a perfect fit every time. Anson Belt and Buckle. Find your perfect fit today.
Healthwise Pharmacy rounds the bases with all of your infusion, retail, compounding, and medical equipment needs. Locally owned and operated by pharmacist Marcy Parker, Healthwise has grown to be your most trusted provider for infusion services. Currently providing in-home or on-site infusions in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit Healthwise Pharmacy at 615B South Memorial Drive or call 252-295-0059 to speak to a patient service representative to find the option that best suits your needs.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation from a real person? Right. That's what's so nice about Phelps Chevrolet. After more than 50 years serving our community, Phelps remains family-owned and operated. Mike, Daryl, Wave, West, Alan, and Clay deliver hometown service and integrity, same as always. They share your experience, they share your values, and they are ready to help with any motoring need. Come get you one.
This is about you, your family, and the health of all who live in Eastern North Carolina. This is about the transformation of a health system into something more powerful and more human, about creating new ways to treat disease and keep you well. This is about ECU Health, which is to say, it's really all about you. ECU Health. Minds, hearts, purpose.
Make every day electric on the Kawasaki Electro 20 electric balance bike. Maximize the fun with long run times, impressive top speed, and Kawasaki build quality. Easy adjustability and smooth handling make everyday riding more enjoyable. And the standard MTB type tires provide off-pavement capability. The Kawasaki Electro 20 is the electric balance bike that's built to rip. Go to Ron Ayers Motorsports, Memorial Drive north of the airport, Greenville.
Back to the Patrick Johnson Show on 94.3 The Game.
Welcome back. We got a jam-packed show, so let's get started.
Deep breath. Here we go.
Welcome back in the studio today in Greenville. It is the Patrick Johnson Show. We've got Greenville Yard Gnomes baseball getting ready to fire up, and as promised, one of our great friends, John McCormick, GM of the Yard Gnomes, in the house. How are you, buddy? Good to see you.
Doing well. Always good to be back in the Fairbanks studios.
Thank you for. Do we need to do that again, Pilk? Okay. That's all right.
My bad. All right, freak out.
I've had this allergy thing with a cough going on for.
I had that last week.
3, 2. All right, welcome back in the studio today here in Greenville. It is the Patrick Johnson Show. We've got Greenville Yard Gnomes baseball getting ready to fire up. Their first game at home will be coming up on Saturday as they will be taking on the Tri-City Chili Peppers. John McCormick, GM with the Yard Gnomes, here in the house. Great to see you again, buddy. How are you?
Doing well. Always good to be back in the studio here and ready for our baseball season to kick off.
So you could tell Kayleen, Pilk, McCormick was one of our did you start as an intern? Is that how that? Yeah, started as an intern. And then drew a check, and now is a big-time GM. So you can do it. Another IBX success story. So there you go.
Yep.
Good to see you, man. Home opener, Guy Smith Stadium. You guys will have the season opener the day before, but then a remarkable, something like 8 or 10 in a row. I think it's maybe 10 out of 12 and 8 in a row to kind of open the season at home. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it makes it easy, front loading. You know, obviously a lot of baseball is still being played around the country. So some of the guys will be here early on. We have some conditional players. We can get into the roster and stuff. But it makes it easier when we're playing home games, not taking road trips for guys to be getting here into Greenville, settle in, come over to Guy Smith and have the home games to start.
So that's a great question because we're in the thick of conference baseball tournaments starting up this week. And then you've got the regionals. So what's the roster makeup look like at this point?
It's as crazy as anybody would think for college roster makes up of any sport. We have about 68 guys committed for the summer. They all obviously won't show up at one time.
Right.
40 is the limit, I think. So we have guys that are showing up now. We have some conditional players that are holding a spot for teams that are in the conference tournament, teams that are in the regionals. I think Division II baseball right now is going into the super regional week for them.
Okay.
Division III and junior college, I think, might be in the World Series right now. So everybody's a little bit on a different timeline, and we have players coming from every level. So some conditional guys early on are going to get chances and to make a mark on the team and in the league. And if they can produce, then some of them end up earning full roster spots. Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. There's also the situation, particularly when it comes to pitching, where you have guys that, and even position players, they'll come in and there's X amount of work they need to get in, and then they shut it down. So that's another reason why there's so many for the 40 roster spots.
Yeah, of course. And that's tough for some people to understand. We want to win every game. We want to make the playoffs this year. We want to win a Pettit Cup in the Coastal Plain League. But some of our guys can only pitch 3 innings or only pitch 40 pitches at a time or 60 pitches at a time. So if a guy's out there throwing a no-hitter in the 4th inning, if his school baseball coach is saying we need to shut him down at 60 pitches, and we're going to respect that because it's a necessity to work with all the college coaches and keep the players healthy.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of the way it is. That's sort of the way it goes. It's just kind of one of the many challenges of baseball at the Wooden Bat League level, I guess.
Yeah, and as you see at ECU, you can never have enough pitching at every level. You know, injuries happen, shutdowns happen. Every level, you have to have decent pitching to keep yourself in games.
So we got John McCormick in the studio with us here. Greenville Yard Gnomes will open against Tri-City Saturday. 6 o'clock?
6:30.
6:30 at Guy Smith Stadium, the home opener for the Yard Gnomes and another season. Are you going to get any ECU players, does it look like?
We will.
Okay.
We will. So you can have 4 from any team, any one specific school. Right now we have Brett Beasley and Jack Strom committed. They're 2 freshmen that haven't played. Jack Strom's an outfielder. I believe he went to Millbrook High School. Brett Beasley really looks the part, strong. He is a utility guy, will probably play some third base for us, bounce around, and then also get on the mound.
Okay.
So those guys will get a lot of playing time with us since they didn't get on the field at ECU this year. They'll be playing a lot, and then potential to get 2 more.
And that's the flip side of that. You if you have guys that maybe redshirted in a program, they want to get some work in, some real game reps in. Yeah. So those guys will get to play.
And it's the opposite of what happened to us last year because Braden Burris was committed to come play, played a lot, and ended up getting shut down and taking a break and working out over the summer. So it's the flip side. Those guys are going to show up and play a lot, and from the looks of it, be pretty talented players.
Give us an idea of what your coaching staff looks like for this year.
Yeah, we have. I'm excited to announce Jack Schaefer's coming back in his 3rd year. So he was here the first year before I got here, and did well, kind of establishing the team. And last year, June was a struggle. Pitching was a struggle. A lot of shutdowns, like we were talking about.
Yeah.
But July was really strong. A lot of W's in the column in July, and he does a great job in the community too. He loves Greenville. He was most recently at Wallace Dothan Junior College down in Alabama, but he's been in Greenville now for 3 summers. He cares about it. The guys are in the community with him once or twice a week, doing some outreach.
Yeah, that's a big part of this too, and that's something I think you've really brought, and that is to get the players and the coaching staff involved in the Greenville and in the Greenville baseball community as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We have a lot of host families. We could use a couple more right now.
I was going to ask you about that. Yeah. How does that process, go about the host family process?
A lot of them come from referrals or come from hearing us talk about it. Right now we have around 30 host families. A lot of really solid families that are ingrained in Greenville, whether that's Little League, in Greenville, Winterville baseball, even Washington. And so the players get to live through their family, right? If their host brother is having a Little League game, he'll go out there with some of the Yard Gnomes teammates, and how cool is that for him to look up and see a bunch of college guys there watching a Little League game. So we are looking for a few more host families. Some of them are conditional guys like we're talking about that come in for a couple of weeks or for the first half of the season.
Right.
So if anybody's interested, feel free to reach out. Tickets at gnomesbaseball.com is probably the best email to do that. Yeah.
And then you could just also go to yardgnomesbaseball.com and get some information about that. John McCormick is with us here, GM. GM last year, and you've done a great job of just really the last couple of years kind of hitting a reset on the program and on the franchise. And it has made some real nice leaps and bounds. So when you look at going into this season, what are some of the goals that you have?
Yeah, we want to build off what we did last year. Last year we saw a 30% attendance increase.
Yeah.
We would love to see that again. Obviously that takes a community, and my standpoint, obviously having interned in this building and been in Greenville for close to 15 years now, is that we need to be a community team, and that goes both ways, right? Obviously winning games is going to help in that, but building connections with the players, having more local players. We have 4 guys that played baseball at J.H. Rose, a guy that played at D.H. Conley, a couple Pitt Community College guys, some more Eastern North Carolina guys. So keeping some of the local talent here always helps, brings in families and friends and spreads the word. And it's talented baseball, too, for people that are unaware of the Coastal Plain League. There's a couple hundred big leaguers that have been through the Coastal Plain League. Last year, speaking of host families, we had our first host family visit a former Yard Gnome in spring training with the Kansas City Royals.
Yeah.
So from not knowing a college kid to having them live with you to a year and a half later visiting them in spring training. So building off of what we did last year, we do have some special promotions coming out. One that will probably roll out in the next week or two that I think will really resonate with all of Eastern North Carolina is an alternate identity, a new uniform that really ties into to Greenville itself, Eastern North Carolina as a whole. And will give us a new look.
Very nice.
On some of the
I love this hat you got, the camo hat with the Yard Gnome logo on it. So
so we made this our on-field hat last year. Made the change, and this will be our on-field hat. And I don't want to give too much away, but our logo won't be switching too much on the hat. The color of the beard will be switching. And we'll be rolling out some new Greenville fill in the blank alternate identity here soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's become a popular thing in minor league, but even in college summer league, that's become a popular deal.
Yeah, it really has. Teams play as alternate identities. Holly Springs was the Hush Puppies.
Yeah.
A lot
and they're
of the minor
Salamanders
league teams,
normally.
They are. Yeah, exactly. A lot of the minor league baseball teams have done a Latin initiative. So the Durham Bulls played as the Durham Cervezas, Durham Beers. Every minor league team has some, and so we're getting on board with that this summer.
And for Guy Smith and anybody who's been there's been a lot of renovation and upgrades over the last few years. There's a beer garden, there has been historically there. So there's a lot of things there to kind of make it a more like a professional park kind of space.
Yeah, that's what we want it to be. We want it to emulate a minor league professional stadium. We want to have good food options. We want to have really cool shirts and really cool hats and souvenirs and foam fingers. Today we were working on a new area on the third base side. The city of Greenville has helped us with that, and we have gravelled it out, put turf in there. And we're working on building out some open air boxes where people can have a reserved parking spot and a waiter or waitress serving them food over there and some patio furniture, lounge furniture.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. A lot of college parks have done some of that too. So it's kind of taking ideas, I guess, that you see or learn about and applying them. Yeah. In Greenville's a lot of it too. Yeah. So John, Coastal Plain League, it seems like it has grown a lot over the last few years. How many teams are in that league now, and what does that kind of look like as far as, I guess, a division or that sort of thing for the Yard Gnomes?
It's split into two now. There's 15 with Wilson getting the minor league team. The Tobbs are relocating. So we'll have 16.
They're not playing this year?
They're not. Yeah. They're taking the summer off.
Okay.
And we'll open up in Smithfield 2027?
Yeah.
But Zebulon, 5-county stadium, where the Mudcats are the Devil Dogs, and they are in our league now. So that's the 15th team. We'll play them, Morehead City. Those are the closest probably teams. But we go as far south as Macon, Georgia. We don't go to Boone, but Boone is in the league. Forest City. We do go to Asheboro, and then up in Virginia we go to outside of Richmond and Colonial Heights and Martinsville and Peninsula, which is Hampton. So it's a pretty spread out league. I know there's the possibility of a couple more teams, so I would expect it to probably be in the 17 team range.
Oh, wow.
Next year. Yeah.
That'd be great, wouldn't it, to have that many teams. Yeah. What would be the best way for folks to kind of see the schedule, learn about if they're interested in being a host family? The website's the best place to send them, I guess.
Yeah, you hit on it. Yeah, yardgnomesbaseball.com. My cell number is on there, 925-628-1052. Not afraid to give it out. Calls all day. Feel free.
And he does respond back fast. I'll give that. John will get back to you in a hurry. And John will. I kind of slipped my mind today about not that I forgot we were doing the interview. I said I'll get up with you. I'll get up with you in the morning, and did not. And John made sure we were. And he's a busy guy. When you look at it again, we've got really 23rd, 24th, so back-to-back home games. Tri-City, Greensboro. The first game will be Friday on the road, but the home opener and with the holiday weekend could get out. 6:30 for Saturday evening's game for the Yard Gnomes at Guy Smith, and then 5 o'clock is the first pitch for the Sunday game. So I hope a lot of folks will go. And you're right, last year the attendance jumped, and I think people got from the community a little more amped about it, got excited about it. That's a lot of your effort, so you should be commended for that, absolutely, because I think you guys have really, like I said, I think bringing you in was a great stroke of genius to kind of reestablish the team in many ways.
Well, I really appreciate that, and I try to put my heart and my full effort into it, loving Greenville and choosing to be here and to try to be a part of the community now for 15 years, and my family for 50 in a variety of different ways. Yeah. So it's a really neat place, from Little League to Babe Ruth in high school to Pitt Community College and ECU to the Yard Gnomes. One of my goals that's out there is to have somebody make it from Pitt County, staying in Pitt County the whole time, get drafted and get signed by a
That'd be
Major
very
League
cool.
team. And I think it could happen realistically in the next year or two.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The other thing, just looking ahead, everybody, you think of baseball, you think of July 4th, and you guys will be on the road on the actual 4th, but the 3rd, you'll have a home game. So that'll be kind of the July 4th-esque celebration, I have to imagine.
Yeah, glad you mentioned that, because we will have fireworks at Guy Smith for the first time ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What a great deal that is. So a little bit of breaking news here.
Yeah.
That'll be against the Holly Springs on the 3rd, and then you say kind of get this off the ground, and then you'll have some promotional things to announce over the next few weeks as well.
Yep, there will be promotions. The alternate identities come in, and a few more things are coming down the line. But opening day in itself is always fun.
Yeah.
Getting 30 to 40 new players involved,
right,
and getting everything set and running will be a good time on Saturday night.
Well, looking forward to it. Anything we can do, let us know. Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you.
You're doing a great job. All right, we'll hit a break, come back, and we'll have more of the Patrick Johnson Show as John McCormick from the Yard Gnomes joining us here in the studio. So great to have him. Stay tuned. We'll have more right after this.
This is about you, your family, and the health of all who live in Eastern North Carolina. This is about the transformation of a health system into something more powerful and more human. About creating new ways to treat disease and keep you well. This is about ECU Health, which is to say, it's really all about you. ECU Health. Minds, hearts, purpose.
Acre Station Meat Farm, along with Lane Angus Beef, bring you Farm to Fork Beef.
Stock your freezers now with affordable beef boxes, just in time for the grilling season.
Farm to Fork Beef brings quality local beef to your family. From your traditional butcher shop, Acre Station Meat Farm. Come on down to Acre Station Meat Farm and find out why we're #1 in fresh cuts and friendly service.
Acre Station Meat Farm, Highway 32 North, Pinetown.
Daughtridge Gas and Oil has been your dependable propane supplier for 95 years. Their trained technicians can service and properly install all your propane and natural gas appliances. Plus, Daughtridge Gas and Oil is your backyard expert with fire pits, grills, smokers, and more, including quality outdoor furniture at their Greenville Patio and Hearth Shop at 1901 Charles Boulevard. Go by and see the knowledgeable staff at Daughtridge Gas and Oil for propane delivery or call 756-1345.
Healthwise Pharmacy rounds the bases with all of your infusion, retail, compounding, and medical equipment needs. Locally owned and operated by pharmacist Marcy Parker, Healthwise has grown to be your most trusted provider for infusion services. Currently providing in-home or on-site infusions in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit Healthwise Pharmacy at 615B South Memorial Drive or call 252-295-0059 to speak to a patient service representative to find the option that best suits your needs.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation from a real person? Right. That's what's so nice about Phelps Chevrolet. After more than 50 years serving our community, Phelps remains family-owned and operated. Mike, Daryl, Wave, West, Alan, and Clay deliver hometown service and integrity, same as always. They share your experience, they share your values, and they are ready to help with any motoring need. Come get you one.
Need cash for a vacation? National Finance Company is here to help. For over 50 years, National Finance Company has been the small loan specialist with loans from $1,000 to $5,000 with low payments to meet your budget. We're in the business of getting you the cash you need today. Apply online for a loan at one of our convenient branch offices and get your money as fast as today. It's easy. Get the vacation cash you need. For extra cash, visit nfcmoney.com.
Remember, get the podcast of the show on the IBX Media app or where you get your podcasts.
I listen on my Apple Watch.
Smart speaker.
Listen while you work.
I listen everywhere.
The Patrick Johnson Show on 94.3 The Game.
All right, welcome back. Patrick Johnson Show. Pilk, we had intern Mary. What was her name the other day?
Mary, yeah.
Was it Mary? I got it right. All right, intern Mary, who read. I don't think she got some FaceTime for the vast video audience out there. And then we met a new intern on Talk of the Town this morning, intern Logan. who is from Aden, which is kind of interesting. And now we have one of our great social media interns, intern Kayleen. Kayleen is with us in the studio.
Good to be with you.
What's up? Get up on the mic there now.
Oh, sorry.
Project into the mic, Kayleen. As loud as you and Pilk were talking.
I got you.
A couple of chatty Cathy's.
Start yelling.
Yeah. Talk like you guys were earlier. Now, don't say the words you guys were saying earlier. That was wild stuff. My ears were burning. But so she's one of our newest interns. It's wonderful to have you here. And then when we did, you were doing some stuff for ECU Sports Properties. Is that correct?
Yep, at the coach's show.
Okay. Yep. So we've met before.
We have, briefly.
I don't remember this.
Very briefly.
Okay. Well, in passing.
Yes.
As it were.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it's great to have you here
Thank you.
with us. Now, tell the folks where you're from. You're at ECU, right?
Yes.
What year at ECU?
I'm a senior. I graduate a semester early, so I graduate in December of this year.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Congratulations. I know you're excited, aren't you?
Very excited.
What's your study field?
Communications.
Okay.
Concentration in media studies.
That's great. All right. Now, Kayleen, tell the folks where you're from and all that good stuff.
Originally born in Canada, Toronto, Canada.
Oh, wow.
Moved to the States when I was 3 in Ohio, Zanesville, Ohio, very small town. And then we moved to Clayton, just about an hour from here, for almost 6 years. And now we are in Virginia, Williamsburg, Virginia.
Okay.
So all over, just moved more south.
Right.
Pretty much.
Gotcha.
Away from the snow.
Did you go to high school in Clayton?
I did. Yes.
Okay. Were you a Comet?
No, I was Corinth Holder, so Pirates.
You were Corinth Holder, so you were a Pirate. Okay.
Pirate for 8 years now. So
very good.
Yeah.
Very good. I'm assuming a fan of hockey.
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay. Who's you didn't know it was Habs? You didn't know this?
No, I didn't. I don't know why.
Pilk, does that get your Canadian hockey fandom stripped?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, we don't like them, so it's not like we're gonna,
because I guess you're a Leafs fan.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Should Toronto have a second team in the NHL? What do you think of that? That's often kicked around when they talk about expansion.
Yeah. I mean, I think it could be good.
Okay. How far is Quebec from Toronto? A ways?
A bit of a ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I guess that's the other thing, Pilk. Yeah. They want to put a team in Quebec City.
Yeah, because there was one for so long until the Nordiques moved to Colorado.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it could be good.
Yeah, a second team in Toronto is essentially the New York of Canada. It's like the biggest city. It's
absolutely
very
it's much
cosmopolitan.
Bigger.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Have you been back to Canada anytime recently?
We used to go yearly to visit our family that still lives there, but then my brother and I got older, we got busy, we went
and
to
you didn't want to
college
go up there. And is your brother? Did he go to ECU?
No, he's up in Raleigh. He's doing his electrician apprentice right now.
Oh wow!
So
look at that,
so
smart
we're very
kid.
Close,
it's a very smart kid.
Very. He'll be paying off my college debt.
He'll be paying off a lot of things. He'll always have work.
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
That's the great thing about what he's doing.
It's so great. Yeah.
They talk about the AIs and the .coms.
Yeah. You're always going to need
You're always going to need electricians. You're always going to need HVAC. You're always going to need plumbers.
Yep.
Always going to need those jobs. So your brother's a smart cookie. Good for him.
He is.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
How many days have you been here on the IBX campus?
When did I start? I believe it's been a few weeks. Was it 2 weeks now? Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's your third week, maybe.
Third week,
All right.
probably.
Very
yeah.
good. You enjoying it so far?
I love it so far.
Okay.
Absolutely.
How's Pilk? Is Pilk managing you and the other interns? Is that what he's doing?
He is, pretty much.
Does he tell you all what to do?
Oh yeah, but he teaches us a lot.
Oh, he teaches you. Okay.
Yeah, we've
Pilk,
learned a lot.
Who taught you? Let's lineage this thing back. Who taught you? Ben B. Baby Byram, a legendary name in these parts.
Yep.
Because Ben B. Baby Byram he got like a quick crash course and then had to start producing the show as like a 17-year-old intern.
Right.
One day because of a situation.
But didn't the dude quit in the middle of the day?
No. It was more than that, Pilk. There was no quiet quitting. It was a lot more controversial than that.
Well, I mean, kind of like the last person that quit here. Was it kind of one of those stormed out?
A rage quit?
No. This was I don't know what I can say legally about that.
Gotcha.
Yes. But
Storytime post show.
Maybe.
Right.
Maybe. Only if it's in air conditioning, because this is we've opened a door to the studio and it actually has gotten comfortable in here.
Yeah, it's comfortable now.
Yeah, but it was like being in like a cinder block building with no air.
It was like UV10,
no ventilation.
Sunday. So.
Yeah. Sunday. What were you?
The beach.
At the beach? You were at the
That's
beach?
what it feels like now.
You didn't hear you.
I think that might be. Sometimes after you get sunburnt, you still feel warm. I think that might have been part of your problem. Just while you were still.
So
That's
when you
probably, yeah.
so when you moved from, are you a Raptors fan?
Yeah,
Blue Jays?
absolutely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When you Nordiques? Oh no, what is the team?
no.
What is the CFL team?
We
Toronto.
don't really watch CFL that much. We don't. My
Was it the
uncle watches
Argonauts
it.
or something like that?
Argonauts. Yeah.
That's
Are you an
right.
Argonauts fan?
We say we are. I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We
It's
have
like the
to be.
hometown team.
Pretty
But
much.
you don't watch the CFL.
Not a whole
Is it
lot.
because you consider it inferior football?
No, I wouldn't
Okay.
say that. My
Okay.
uncle watches it a lot.
Do they call it football up there? What do they call it?
No, it's just football.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Pretty interesting stuff. All right.
Yep.
Pilk, anything else that we need to get from intern Kayleen here?
Questions?
No, not that I can think
Do you
of.
have any questions?
Are you excited to work ECU football games?
I'm so excited. I'm so ready.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to be here that long?
Oh, absolutely.
So this
yeah.
just isn't a summer.
Right. Yeah. So I'm here for one more semester, but I'm staying in Greenville. So
Okay.
I'll be here until summer of next year.
Is that
So,
right?
Yeah. So I'll be with you guys.
What kind of world is this? So you're going to be here for a year? Is that
Yeah.
what? All right.
If you can deal with me for that long.
No, I think it'll be exciting.
If Michael doesn't scare her off between now and then. With,
I can't say anything about that. That might be a post-show commentary. I'll get a strongly worded memo if I say something about that. No, he'll teach you some things,
Right.
But it's quite a
It's an experience.
it's
I'm
quite
sure.
an experience. Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
She's already admitted to not being a morning person. Michael says more
Well-
words between 5 and 6 a.m. than most people say in their whole day.
Right.
Really?
I don't know how people just wake up and decide to start talking. It's like, give me a minute.
I do that. I've been doing that for
Well, I mean,
years and years and years.
like 30
Before you were
seconds
born.
after you wake up. It's like, okay, give me a minute, please.
Okay.
You know?
You're not a morning person?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Night owl for sure.
And do you go to the ECU football games typically?
I do.
Okay,
Yes.
so
I
you-
worked them last year with Allie. We did the hospitality.
Oh, is that
events,
right?
And then, yeah.
Did you come pick me up on the cart, or did somebody else last year? When I went to a game and
think-
somebody picked me up. Was that you?
I think I might have.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Because I rolled by on my way to a much more important engagement.
Oh, well, yes.
I rolled by Pilk and them doing the pregame, and they were trying to wave me over, and I was like,
Yeah.
I got
I'm
more
busy.
important things to
Sorry.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
being
after you
gatered
waved
elsewhere.
and kept going, I think you got a number one signal as you drove
I'm
back.
sure because I was getting special treatment, which is why Kayleen
You
is my
were.
favorite intern of all time. Because
Well, come on.
all right,
It's the first intern you've ever let talk to you.
Let's not.
Well, Kayleen, because of the Playfly thing and because she gator carted me from the parking lot, there's a little more kinship.
It was like Miss Daisy. It's
Yeah,
great. It's
exactly.
great.
All right,
Yeah.
great to see you. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And it wasn't that bad, was it? You were nervous before you went.
A little bit.
Why?
Well, my parents are
Nobody's
watching.
listening. Don't worry
I'm
about
sure.
it. Nobody's listening to this. All right. When we come back, we will wrap up the show and get you ready for Bob Pockris tomorrow on the Patrick Johnson Show. So we'll tell you all about that next.
The power of savings is yours at Greenville Toyota with powerful deals on our huge selection of new Toyotas, like a Camry, $229 a month, or the all-new RAV4, $279. Don't miss the power of savings at Greenville Toyota.
Your confidence makes everything look good. You see the world in vivid color, not black and white. Swing through your neighborhood Fantastic Sam's Cut in Color and let our experienced stylists take you from everyday to extraordinary.
Fantastic Sam's hair salons are locally owned and operated. Our full-service salons are conveniently located in Goldsboro, Kinston, Greenville, Newbern, Jacksonville, and Calabash. Stop in today at Fantastic Sam's, where the possibilities are endless.
Healthwise Pharmacy rounds the bases with all of your infusion, retail, compounding, and medical equipment needs. Locally owned and operated by pharmacist Marcy Parker, Healthwise has grown to be your most trusted provider for infusion services. Currently providing in-home or on-site infusions in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit Healthwise Pharmacy at 615B South Memorial Drive or call 252-295-0059 to speak to a patient service representative to find the option that best suits your needs.
Visit Larry's Steakhouse for a tender, hand-cut certified Angus ribeye. Other entrees include perfectly seasoned pork chops, chicken, or seafood favorites like shrimp, tuna, and salmon. Complement your meal with Larry's fresh 20-plus item salad bar, or enjoy it as an all-you-can-eat entree. Daily rotating favorites include meatloaf, chicken pastry, hamburger steak, spaghetti, pork chops, and more, all complemented with your favorite country sides. Whether it's for lunch, dinner, or our Sunday brunch, remember to support and eat local. Larry's Steakhouse.
Make every day electric on the Kawasaki Electro 20 electric balance bike. Maximize the fun with long run times, impressive top speed, and Kawasaki build quality. Easy adjustability and smooth handling make everyday riding more enjoyable. And the standard MTB type tires provide off-pavement capability. The Kawasaki Electro 20 is the electric balance bike that's built to rip. Go to Ron Ayers Motorsports, Memorial Drive north of the airport, Greenville.
The hunting and fishing event of the summer comes to the Greenville Convention Center, July 11th and 12th, bringing together the best hunting and fishing vendors, outfitters, and fishing experts, all under one roof. Special free events, including a mountain trout pond, indoor archery range, offshore fishing experience, interactive duck blind, and free seminars. Don't miss it. The Mid-Atlantic Hunting and Fishing Expo is July 11th and 12th.
With new Toyota trucks from $259 a month, you've got the power of savings at Greenville Toyota. Drive Tacomas $259 a month or Tundras only $399 a month at Greenville Toyota, where our volume saves you money.
And now, the stunning conclusion.
Why is everyone screaming?
On 94.3 The Game.
All right. Nice to have John McCormick in studio today. Pilk, we got a little bit of a preview what the alternative identity of the Greenville Coastal Plain League team is going to be.
Yeah.
I would personally move that to be your main branding. I think it's going to be hot. I really do.
Yeah.
People are going to love it. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag, but people are going to dig it. And that might be another Patrick Johnson Show exclusive.
Maybe.
Could very well be. We might make the announcement here on the program. Thanks to intern Kayleen, and hello to her father, who I think was watching. And Mom. Hello, Mom. Thanks to Pilk. Tomorrow, the great Bob Pockris from Fox Sports will talk the big motorsports weekend, the Indy 500 and the Coke 600. Pilk will be there. And our dear friend Bob Pockris will be with us tomorrow. All right, have a great rest of your afternoon, everybody, and we will catch you tomorrow. Fresh edition of the Patrick Johnson Show. So long, everybody.